Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Today's video is gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be doing a, would this be considered a story time or a mukbang? Basically, I'm just gonna be talking to y'all about my little struggles that I had the last 2 weeks while I'm eating some food. If you guys do not know, if you haven't watched the video, I got my wisdom teeth out like 2 weeks ago. I made a video on that. If you guys have not seen that video, make sure you go check it out. It's right there. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna be talking to y'all about the little struggles that I had the last 2 weeks. Got a whole little list of the main topics that I'm gonna be talking about, but yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, and yeah, I'm just gonna be eating while I talk to y'all about that. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button, subscribe, share to your friends, your family, anybody that you can think of. Turn on your post notification bell so that you're notified every time that I upload a video. Go follow me on all my social medias. I leave them in the description, and be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's go get this food. Alright guys, so we big. I got my little pizza. Got 3 slices because I'm hungry. Got some little grape Gatorade, cause yeah, and we're gonna get straight into this video. Now I'm guessing y'all probably know what number 1 probably is. I couldn't eat. That was the biggest struggle that I had, cause y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know I love to eat, and I could not eat nothing hardly. It was hard enough having to try and eat as it was with my teeth and stuff, because I couldn't chew nothing. So it was hard enough trying to eat as it was with me having to eat only soft stuff. And then it was stuff that didn't even fill me up. Like the only stuff that I could eat was like applesauce, grits, mashed potatoes, and some soup. That was all I ate. And can't even use my mouth like I'm supposed to. Like I literally had to hold my head back like this, like I'm a little bird or something, and had to eat just putting the stuff like in the back of my, like where the back of my tongue is. I just had to like get a spoonful or whatever it was and just go back like that and just swallow it. Like I could not do nothing with my teeth and stuff. That was mostly the hardest thing, cause I just, Cause food is food. And I was hungry. So yeah, that was like my main thing. The first week was the hardest, of course. By the second week, this is like the end of the second week, I was actually able to start, actually start eating more solid things. But like that first week just tore me up. And like after the second day of me, hold up, okay. I'm doing a whole lot of talking. But yeah, so like after that second day, it got really bad, because that's when I started craving like Zaxby's chicken, like fried chicken, that stuff that I could not have, pizza. Like I was craving everything that I could not have, and I could not have it. I was just like, it's tearing me up inside, because usually when I'm craving something, I go and get it, and my body is automatically satisfied. I'm having to try and, what's the word? Survive off of applesauce, grits, and mashed potatoes. It was basically all applesauce, because I barely made grits. The mashed potatoes I only had like twice, and the soup, I had to wait until the end of week 1 to eat the soup, because it had little chunks of chicken in it, and I couldn't chew them, and I couldn't just swallow them whole. So yeah, I had to wait until I could actually move my mouth a little bit while my gums and stuff was healing and stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I was on a strict diet for like applesauce and anything else that was soft. Another thing that got to me was drinks. They said that I couldn't use a straw. I said, okay, I was fine with it. But then they said that I couldn't drink nothing cold, that it had to be room temperature. I said, huh? Cause That's all I drink. I don't drink nothing room temperature. I can't drink nothing room temperature. Well, I can't drink water room temperature. I can drink other stuff if it got some good flavor. But like, if it's something just like water or something like, I don't know, something bland, I can't drink it room temperature. It got to be cold. So like, that bothered me for the longest, because I couldn't drink nothing. I mean, I had to drink these little bottles, these little Gatorade bottles, because I couldn't drink no water. I had to drink these little Gatorade bottles room temperature, and that wasn't satisfying at all. Like, I was taking a little sip by sip because I had to keep myself hydrated, but it wasn't that satisfying at all. It really wasn't. But yeah, coming out to the end of the second week, I'm still not using a straw just because I don't want to risk undoing anything, like its final healing process or whatever, because they said wait 2 weeks. It hasn't been a complete 2 weeks yet. It's been like a week and 5 days. So like, I still have 2 more days to go. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go like 3 weeks just to make sure everything is healed up good, because I don't, you know, using a straw ain't nothing, cause you know, and like with the chewing and stuff, I still have to be careful and chew like carefully, but you know, I'm just happy I can eat again. I'm just happy I can eat again, because I was so upset. That was like my main struggle. So yeah, the next thing they had me bent was that medicine they had me on. I could not remember anything from that video. Y'all watch that video? Go watch it, because if y'all ain't watched that video, y'all, because I was out of it. I was out of it. Like, y'all could not understand nothing I was saying. I don't remember much of any of that happening. The only parts I remember is back when we was back at the house and I was in the bed. And the only things I can really remember is that that my body was like tingling all over, like my nerves and stuff, they were shaking and stuff. Kind of like if you cold and you shivering, it was like that all over. But I wasn't cold. So that medicine had me messed up on that point. And yeah, it had me sleeping for, I forget how many hours. But yeah, I slept for hours, woke up, went back to sleep for another few hours, and then woke up. I think during that last time that I woke up, that was when I had to go to the bathroom and change out my gauze. And that's a whole nother that's gonna be another topic on later in this video. Yeah, they said I couldn't spit, but that's gonna be a later topic. We talking about the medicine right now, because the medicine really did the most. So the first time when I had to change out my gauze and stuff, I was standing up at the sink and, you know, everything was fine. By this time, this was like the third time me waking up, or second time me waking up, I think. And the medicine had pretty much wore off. Well, not completely. I was still kind of loopy, but I was aware of everything that was going on. Like, I know full well what was going on, and I was in control of my actions and everything. And I couldn't talk because I had to think something out. But I could understand what other people were saying, and I could, like, you know, what a game called charades, so they could try to figure out what I was saying. But yeah, I was pretty much aware of everything that was going on. We went to the bathroom so I could change out my gauze and stuff. Did all that, and while I'm scanning it up, remember now, the medicine is not completely out of my system. So I wasn't aware of any symptoms that might come along with that. I'm just standing up fine, everything's all Gucci, you know. Just standing up fine. And all of a sudden, my head, right here, all right here, started burning. My hair started getting kind of woozy. Not like how it was on the medicine. It was a different kind of woozy. It's hard to describe. It was like almost like a lightheaded type thing. But yeah, that just started happening. It got real hot right here Like, it was just like, woof, like a wave of heat just rushed past my head. And I was like, whoa, okay, wait a minute. My legs, they started getting kind of weak. Luckily, there was a little stool behind me, so I just like sat back, you know, sat down. It went away, but I was like, whoa, what? I started tapping right here. I was like, is it supposed to be hot? Because I still had the things in my mouth. I think they had the new ones in there now. I still had the things in my mouth. So I couldn't say, it's burning, it's burning. But I basically had to sit down for like a good 2-3 minutes for it to go away. I was scared to get back up, y'all. I was scared to get back up. Cause I did not like that feeling. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, after that whole thing went down, I was finally actually able to stand up, and I hurried back into the room to the bed so that I could lay down again. Because obviously I wasn't 100% again. And shout out to my nephews, because they stayed in that room with me the entire time while I was sleeping to make sure I was fine. Anything that I needed, they was there, you know. So shout out to them. Probably won't see this video till like 2 weeks later, but it's okay. But yeah, so the regular ibuprofen and stuff I'm supposed to be taking on the daily. I have to take it like 6 hours apart or something. I think it was like 6 or 5 hours apart. I had to keep taking it every day and had to keep it in my system. So I kept it in my system for like the first 2 days, and then it was like Sunday, Monday. It was on a Tuesday. I got my wisdom teeth taken out on a Saturday. It was that next Tuesday. I think it was like midday type thing, and they gave me 2 different kinds of medications. It was like, one was regular ibuprofen, and then the second was something, and it was like a more extreme version of the ibuprofen. I did not know this. So I'm sitting here thinking, because I'm thinking that at first, like when they was giving me my medicine, because I couldn't do it myself, I'm just thinking they're going back and forth between the, you know, regular ibuprofen and the hyper whatever it's called. And so I've just been taking the ibuprofen. So that's 2 bottles full. I'm thinking I'm supposed to use both of them, you know. So I go, it's time for me to take my medicine again. So instead of taking the ibuprofen, I take the other thing. And because I'm thinking like maybe I got to take both of these. I'm thinking it's the same thing. It just got a fancy name. I'm thinking it's like just regular ibuprofen. So that's kind of good. So yeah, I'm thinking it's regular ibuprofen. So I just, you know, get my little applesauce or whatever that I was eating, just take it. And so, you know, everything going fine. I'm upstairs on the computer doing my little schoolwork or whatever, the little bit I can do. And about 30 minutes in, I kid you not, it hit me out of nowhere. Hit me out of nowhere. My head started turning. I was like, what? Hold up. I mean, it's bad now because I'm looking at a computer screen. You know, when you look at a computer screen too long and your eyes start doing that by themselves, it's time to take a break. So I'm thinking that's what it is, but it ain't never been that extreme. I mean, I'm just sitting here typing. What is going on? So eventually it clicks in my head. It was that medicine. Go see about that. So I go back downstairs. My dad is down there. He's watching TV and stuff. So I struggle downstairs because my head turning now. Everything else is spinning too. I get on downstairs and I pick up the bottle. I'm looking at it now. I don't know why I was looking at it like that, like I was supposed to be able to tell, like, okay, no, I wasn't supposed to take this. I'm sitting here just looking at the bottle. Like, what are you reading? What are you reading? You can't see nothing right now. So I asked my dad, what is this? What is this doing to me? He said, you took that? I said, yeah. He said, no, that's the stuff that's gonna make you loopy. That's like the extreme version of ibuprofen. I was like, oh, that would have been nice to know. So yeah, he basically said I had to go sleep it off and everything. So yeah, because it was only gonna get worse. So I went to sleep it off, and I would sleep for another few hours or whatever. It wasn't as extreme as the stuff they had me on at the dentist office, because that had me out. I was still aware of everything. My head was just spinning. So I would sleep for a few hours. I didn't wake up until it was like night. So good, 8-9 hours sleep, maybe 10. So the time that I woke up, I forget if it was like 10 or 11, but when I woke up, that burning sensation that I mentioned earlier, it was back, but it was worse. It was like on both sides of my head, and it was a constant. It wasn't bad, but it was a constant like burning. Like I was like, no. And I was still laying down now. So I wasn't about to try and stand up. So I was still laying down, and my head's just burning, and I done been asleep for this many hours, I'm not tired no more. I can't go back to sleep. But the medicine is still in my system. So gotta go back to sleep. So I'm eventually able to go back to sleep. I called one of my friends and we was on the phone. I was eventually able to go back to sleep. And I woke up. I was better. Never again. Never again. My mom took that the other pills or whatever it was called. I still don't know where they at. I don't care. I don't want them. I said, no, give me the regular ibuprofen. Take the other pills away, cause that pill had me messed up. And like, I made a whole Snapchat about it, bro. I made a whole Snapchat. I was like, y'all, I just took the wrong pill, and it got me messed up. I was so mad at myself because I was doing so well. And regular ibuprofen was working, so I don't know why I decided to switch up. Even me thinking that they was the same thing, I should just, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so that was the medicine part of it. And yeah, after like the first week, it wasn't hurting anymore, so I didn't really have to keep going. I didn't assume. See, I pretty much stopped with the medicine. I only had like 4 tablets left, so that wasn't really nothing. But yeah, back to this this whole situation with my mouth and me not being able to create any kind of suction. That's why they said I couldn't use a straw. That's why they said I couldn't use spit or anything. I had to rinse, trying to make this not as graphic as possible. So basically, yeah, they had to drill into my mouth to get the teeth. And yeah, they said I could not spit or anything to create any kind of suction, because that would undo blood clots or whatever to help it heal. So couldn't do that. And so I had to rinse my mouth and just let it fall out. I'm trying to make it not so graphic, but I mean, there's only so many kinds of ways that you can say that without it like sounding just gross. So yeah, just kind of had to let it run out. And I couldn't spit or anything, so I had to have napkins and stuff. I had to do that quite a few times. I had to do it with salt water, regular water. Salt water was to help it heal on up, and with the gauze and stuff. Luckily, it stopped bleeding within like the first day, so I didn't have to wear them overnight. I still had to rinse and stuff because I couldn't brush. That bothered me. For like the first 2 days, I think it was, I could not brush. When I tell you the yuck mouth is real, all that I could taste was blood. That's all I could taste. That's one of the worst tastes that you can have in your mouth. 2 days in a row. 2 days. 2 days. So yeah, those were like my main struggles or whatever that I had. And still can't use a straw or nothing. Still have to be careful while I'm chewing. That's why I might be eating kind of slow, cause hold up, please. But yeah. Oh, one key little thing that I forgot to mention. After like the first, what was it, first 5 days, I think. I got this sharp pain right along here. That lasted for a good 2-3 days. This was not your average sharp pain. I don't even think this was coming from like from where they cut me or anything. The lady said, because my mom called up to the dentist office because it was bothering me that much. And she said that it could be where they inserted the needles to numb my mouth. And I'm thinking that's what it was, because I was out of it. The stuff that they put in my arm, like it had me out of it like two seconds. Like that's the last thing I remember before being home. Just them putting that little thing in my arm, and that was it. Like they wasn't even in my mouth yet. So like it probably was that, but it was just this sharp pain. It's like that gradual pain. It's like, you know, it's coming. It's that you know it's coming pain, and it's there. It ain't really pain yet, and then it just gradually grows, and then it's just like, I'm here, and then goes down, and it's gone. So yeah, I went through that. I came to the conclusion that it was every time that I opened my mouth, and at this time I couldn't open my mouth real wide. I still had trouble talking because I could only open my mouth like this. That was about it, because my jaw and stuff, like I still can't open my mouth fully, like all the way, like that's high I can open that. I can't open it that far yet, but my jaws and stuff, they probably still healing, so gotta wait on that. So I don't know when, but yeah. But yeah, so that pain pretty much kept me from eating that entire day, because I could only eat applesauce and grits and stuff, and I could only open my mouth like just far enough to get the spoon in my mouth, and I couldn't open my mouth because every time I would, you know, I would get a thing. She said the lady said to use an ice pack on it. That helped. It didn't keep it from coming, but when it did, the ice pack, the coolness from it, it didn't really numb the area. It more on the lines like, you know how when you leave something cold on a specific area on your body, like either over your eye or like a sensitive part of the body, like I don't know. I didn't get that many injuries, so I didn't use ice packs a whole lot. But yeah, it basically makes that spot sensitive and causes like not an irritation, but kind of like that irritating feeling. It's like cool, and you know, it's hard to explain, but y'all know what I'm talking about if you done been there. Y'all know. So yeah. But yeah, basically it helped it out because it evened out the pain a little bit, but yeah, that kept me from eating that first day. And I was already hungry because can only eat applesauce and grits and mashed potato. The mashed potatoes was good, but I can't eat them 2 times in a row, like 2 days. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. But yeah, I can eat again. Ate all 3 things of these ham. Working on the last one. I can drink cold things now. Shout out to my uncle, cause he brought me some ice cream. Cause I couldn't eat anything else. That was the one thing that I could eat. That ice cream. That was the one thing that I could eat. But like the applesauce and the other thing, like, you know how you lose a taste for something after you done ate it for a certain amount of days? I was never really crazy about applesauce. So after eating it that first day, I didn't want it again the second day. But that's all I could eat, so you could probably guess now I'm like, you better not say nothing to me about no applesauce, cause I will like slap you. But yeah, shout out to him, because that helped me through that little pain a little bit, cause yes, I was actually able to eat something. I didn't have to open my mouth real wide, and it was a stress reliever from me helping my nephew with his schoolwork. I feel so bad for these kids when they got to go to like middle school and high school, because they just gonna be learning irrelevant stuff, because it's really ridiculous. But that's not what we're here to talk about. But yeah, I'm serious, y'all. Go get you some of this. This is good. It's Gatorade Zero. I don't know what it is, but the Zero Gatorades, they taste better than regular Gatorades. I don't know what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you guys enjoyed, remember, hit that like button, subscribe, share to your friends, your family, anybody that you can think of. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Y'all go follow on social medias. If y'all want to see more videos of this, like this, story time, mukbang, whatever you want to call this. I don't know what I'm going to title this, because was this considered a mukbang? Was that story time? It just happened 2 weeks ago. So, but yeah, so I'm going to probably go get some more food because I'm still hungry. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Remember to stay positive. You might have noticed that there's not a positive quote that was in the last video or this video, and I'm probably gonna make a video on that, explaining why, because there are some different things that are coming to the channel. I'm still going to be doing them. Something's just gonna be a little bit different. So yeah, there's still gonna be a positive quote, just in case any of you noticed that there wasn't one in the last video or this video. Yes, there is some changes that are gonna go on, and there are still gonna be a positive quote. There is still gonna be a positive quote, but it's just gonna be a little different. But yeah, guys, that's the video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope I didn't take too much time out of y'all's day. I hope y'all got a good laugh out of it. I just had to come on here and vent to somebody, because I really struggled these last 2 weeks, and I'm just so happy that I can eat again. I'm so happy that I can drink again. Okay. Like, that was my main goal, was to get eating right again. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm so sick of applesauce. I'm so sick of it. So sick of it. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys stay positive. Hope you guys have a beautiful Valentine's Day. Probably going to have a video up for that. I had a video idea, but that kind of got stumped because of me not being able to find the right things. So if I'm able to come up with something else, then there will be a video, but just in case there's not, y'all have this one. So yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to stay positive, and I will see you in the next video. Stay positive.